YouTube. I am back again. This time I'm back to discuss, to talk, to just see. I think it was brought to my attention yesterday from my friend. And I think I know exactly why 2K21 Next Gen is disliked by the community. Hear me out. This game has elements of, well, I think, and probably most of you guys think, the most hated 2K game of all time, 2K18. What if 21 is literally just a copy of 2K18 gameplay style wise, while looking exactly like 2K19 and 2K20? Because if you think about it, what was 18 known for? Snatchbacks and blow-bys. That was what it was known for. Peak 2K18, you played somebody who ISO'd you at the top of the key, snatchback, and 3. Or they just blew by you with the blow-by animations and got to the basket. Now, I don't remember contact dunks being as frequent as they are in this game. But this game, the next gen version, is literally almost just like 18. You have the 5 outs. You have everybody, and when you play the sweatest of sweat teams, everybody on the team is going to be able to shoot threes. Everybody on the team can mimic exactly what each other is doing. You can be ISO'd by the point guard, the shooting guard, the small forward, the 4, or the 5. You can be ISO'd by any one of them because, I mean, if you play in real sweats, they're all the same height, same dribble move, same shot. I mean, just completely carbon copies of each other. And if you remember in 2K18, all you had was the same thing. Nobody even, there was no skill gap with dribbling in 2K18. Everyone who dribbled in 2K18 had one move. It's called the snatchback. If you were being guarded heavily, just snatch back. With your difficult shots on Hall of Fame, and a shot that you knew, oh, you were bound to green. And then you fast forward to 2K21 Next Gen, and it's pretty much the same thing. Except instead of a snatchback now, it's the Curry slide. The Curry slide is the new snatchback. The Curry slide. The computers in 2K18, you remember how you scored on the computers in 2K18? Exactly. You just stood at the hash, catch, and shoot. They would never step up, never guard you, no matter what the rating was, no matter what. You were just open. 2K21, when it's a computer on a team, an AI on a team, and the other team is sweaty and they want to win, guess what they do? They take the guy with the AI, tell him to stand on a wing or at the top of the key or in the corner, wherever he wants to shoot, wherever he prefers to shoot from. And he just launches it. Green, green, green. And it's just like, oh my God. That's why this game is hated as much as it is. It's because it reminds the community of the worst 2K product there ever was in 18. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And it's crazy that it took me all the way until April to realize, to gain the knowledge to know that's why this game sucks. It's not only the randoms, it's not only the gameplay issues that go with it, but it's it's reminiscent of 2K18, the worst 2K of all time. Now, everyone says the GOAT 2K is 2K16. And to be honest with you, I really don't remember 2K15 or 16. It's a blip to me. I know I played it, just don't remember it. The greatest next-gen version of 2K that I believe is true is 2K14. 2K14 next-gen version, Xbox One, PS4 version of 2K is by far probably the best 2K, in my opinion, to ever be released on a next-gen console. And was something about that game, man. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the way it looked, if it was just something. That game is or was great to me. It was just a great game to me. I remember that game. I don't remember 2K15. I don't remember 2K16. 2K17 is when I made the transition to play center because the centers in 17 were so garbage. You had to play center. You had to play center because it was just ridiculous. Or it was just AIs and they were getting mauled by users. And then you had 2K18, which is only remembered because it's just so bad. And 19. I think 19 needs a little more credit in the community. 19 was great. Aside from the lockdowns being overpowered and all of that, 19 was a very good game. 19 was just great because it was still variety in 19. Now, of course, the sweatier you get, the less variety it is because that's when everybody starts to play the game. So eventually, as 2K19 life went on, you started seeing more and more and more and more lockdowns. Just lockdown, 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 lockdown. But there was a point in time in 2K19 where everything was kind of just, you know, it was a variable. It was builds here, builds there, builds here. 2K20, that might have been the least amount of 2K I played. I mean, I remember 2K20, but I don't. And then you have 2K21, old gen, which, you know, I barely remember, and I think I only remember 2K21 right now because it's current. It's what I'm playing now. But that's why this game is so bad. It's bad because the gameplay mimics one of the worst gameplay years that we've experienced. Is because this game is 2K18 on steroids. 2K18 was bigger. It was a bigger game, 2K18. And by bigger, I mean the people, the characters. 2K18, you had 7'3", 340 players running around, snatchback threes, yeah, contact dunks. Like me, I remember I was a rebounding athletic in 2K18. I contact dunked every time I got the ball in the paint. You wait, they jump, you go up, boom, contact dunk. But then you play stretches and you getting snatchback threes. Whoops, snatchback, whoop, snatchback, whoop, snatchback. You know what I'm saying? Now you fast forward to 2K21 and it's shorter. It's shorter. Now instead of, you know, 7 threes, you have 6 sevens, 6 eights, 6 nines who play the 4, who play the 5, who play the 1, the 2, the 3. But it's the same thing. Blow by, contact dunk. Blow by, contact dunk. Curry slide, 3. Curry slide, 3. And then when you put it into perspective, now you know exactly why 2K21 next gen may go down as the worst or the second worst 2K. I don't think because you're the second worst 2K that you can become worse. I don't think you will ever get worse than 2K18. If you think about realism, 2K18 was the furthest thing from it. Strictly just because you could be 7'3" and 340 and dominating the league. Ain't nobody that big dominating the league. Nobody was ever that big and dominated. The bigger you are, the worse you technically are because the less movement you have. And then 2K21 tried to capitalize on that by penalizing people who made their plays over 6'10". And in reality, all they did was just make the community make players smaller. But then there's a catch with it, because the smaller you make your player, the less of an impact you really have unless you're offensively talented. Oh man. I don't even want to continue on because there's so much I can talk about. But we'll save that for another day, another video. But that's it. 2K21 Next Gen sucks because it is reminiscent and it reminds us as a community of the worst time in 2K history. And that was playing 2K18. Leave your thoughts in the comments, man. I'm signing out.